today's the day. I've been getting a ton of emails from our city councilwoman, Barbara Bree, who really wants to come on the air. And if I had to take a guess, you talk about a victory lap, I would say Barbara wants to take a victory lap. I was very skeptical that we would ever get to this place, but we're there. San Diego State and their project won fair and square with the voters. The mayor and the city council worked with the university to do a deal that I guess both parties seem to think is fair. So that's good. And shovel in ground today, building a new football stadium for a team and a program that unfortunately is not going to even play football this fall. I mean, that's just the killer to me. You know, like the killer is
hater.
It's not about hate. It's about the city voted on, we need a football stadium for our top 25 program. Now our top 25 program is in a mid-level conference that has canceled. I'm not saying it was the wrong decision. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that they're not going to play. And really, I don't know what the future is, guys. Yeah, I know, but I don't know what the future is. Like I'm being very serious when I say I don't know if people ultimately go back and pack stadiums or arenas. Dude, I don't know.
You keep saying that, but you also say, like, are we really in COVID? You drive around and you're seeing all these places packed, restaurants packed, all these places packed. I guarantee you, I'm maybe not San Diego State because they're not packed ever unless it's the Sky Show, but I guarantee you open up SoFi Stadium and the Rams and Cowboys game on that opener will have 70,000 people. Guaranteed. There is that many people that do not take this seriously. So I understand your question and your thought and your concern, but it's not, I'm not worried about that at all. Eventually, once it's legally allowed, it will be crowded. It's only a 25,000, 30,000 stadium anyways.
Okay. Well, I guess my next thought would be, you got to play big time.
Yes.
You know, because through this one thing about COVID, lots of businesses have said, we're not coming back. You know, there've been
a lot.
Right. A lot of businesses, and athletic departments at universities are businesses.
Yes.
And when you play with mid-majors rather than playing with majors, you risk that other schools might just decide to say, not really worth it for us. I mean, does San Jose State really need their football program?
No.
So I'm just saying that today's an interesting day. You know, San Diego State is breaking ground on a new stadium, which we all agreed they needed to be competitive, for an expanded campus, which I think everybody agreed would be good for the city of San Diego, the county, and the future economy, et cetera. So this is really a great day. It should be. And by the way, credit to the mayor for one thing. He screwed up every single thing he touched. The mayor screwed up everything he touched. And at the very end, he's going to walk out of office. And you know what he's going to say? But I got San Diego State West. I got it approved. I'm an Aztec for life. I made it happen. And you know what he'll probably eventually do is he'll probably eventually brag that that's why I pushed the Chargers out of town.
Oh, God,
I pushed the Chargers out of town so that we could get this. This is a much bigger deal for our community. So you see, in the end, me pushing the Chargers out of town was better for us, and I think that he'll hang his hat on that.
I certainly hope that's not the political point he tries to score, because half the people in this city will run him out of it. People feel how they feel about Dean Spanos. People also feel how they feel about Mayor Faulkner. He does not have a lot of feathers in his cap, so to say. If I were him, I wouldn't go around toting what he did for San Diego State, because this was really confusing as well. So I bet you there's a lot of people at San Diego State who have a bone to pick with him, because he was Soccer City if we really need to get back into that pool and start swimming around in that again. So if I were him, I'd just walk off into the sunset.
Grande, you said all along San Diego State was going to get this stadium built. Now it's not built, but many of us thought, hey, 30 years from now, it'll still be that same crappy stadium that you see when you're heading south on the 805. Okay, they're going to start.
Yeah, they're going to start. It's exciting. I think that, listen, taking away the San Diego State aspect aside, When I drive by that 8 freeway all the freaking time, it is depressing when you look over that concrete jungle. This is going to be a great thing for just the city. Nobody wants to see that stadium anymore, which is SDCCU right now, because of all the memories that were ripped away from this city. That's what you see when you see SDCCU Stadium. When you see the Murph, I mean, how many people really think about the 98 World Series year? Like, no, you're thinking about the Chargers years because you got Petco. That's your home now. So it's just great to get rid of that whenever that does come, because I know the stadium's on the opposite end near the IKEA. So I'm just happy, man. As an Aztec, it's great. It is a bit of victory. I'm sure your Twitter mentions are just lovely today, Scott.